homemade hibachi. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Back and watch the stars. Have me a beer, brewski there, some television there.
Hey, we're about to make some salsa. Let's get this started right away. Let's not waste no time. I'm gonna go over the ingredients with you real quick, lay out what we got and what we're doing and how we're gonna cook it, and then prepare it, and then we'll just go from there, okay? Here are the ingredients. We have obviously some 2 red onions, a bushel of cilantro. We're gonna use 2 tablespoons of garlic, 1 tablespoon of black pepper. We have 28 ounces of brine from jalapeno brine, you know, the brine juice. We have 2 tablespoons of liquid smoke, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, and 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. We also have 2 tablespoons of paprika and a 1/4 cup of cucumber juice. Yep, pureed cucumber juice. We're going to be using 2 limes squeezed into here. We're going to put a little bit of zest on it as well. Okay, so let's get it started. First things we're going to do, we're going to take this puppy here, which is super hot. Be super careful with that. Don't want to get burned. Put that over here. Okay, I'm going to take this here and let that start heating up. We are now going to start taking our aroma tomatoes, obviously. Well, before we do that, let's put a little bit of olive oil on here, on our surface. Okay. Here's that nice. There we go. Get that nice and ready. Pop these puppies on here. What we're gonna be doing is we're just gonna be browning them. Now you might try to roll around a little bit on us, but hopefully they'll flatten out. This is super hot. They love to dance. See that? Ooh-wee. By the way, we're using about 2 pounds of tomatoes, Roma tomatoes. Hopefully I can get them to sit right there. They like to dance around a little bit. They hear some music or something. Maybe I can stop the flow. There we go. Usually if you flatten them out a little bit, that'll work. And all we're doing really is we're going to char these up really good on the outside, trying to get them to going. Oh, that's going to be good. We're going to go ahead and put our brine in here. We're going to put our liquid smoke in here. We're going to take our 2 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of our nice garlic here. Put that in there. Come on. Don't go bad on it. There we go. Okay. Onion powder, Italian seasoning, paprika, black pepper, and of course this stuff. You guys, if you don't know, This stuff is good. This is just cucumber juice, pureed cucumber juice. I have some right here in water, and it's amazing. It's so refreshing, you don't even know. But it does wonders with salsa, so check it out. Okay. All right, we're gonna pull our cutting board out. We're ready to tear up some onions here. Slide that over there. Okay. Take some of our jalapenos. Take some tops off. Okay. Just like that. And I'm going to hit these down the middle a little bit so that way, I know you can't see that, but I'll move them. That way those can actually start to do their thing. We're going to cover that stuff for about maybe a few minutes. There we go. One more. Ooh, it's already smelling good. Oh my. Stir that up a little bit. Let that garlic and that smoke and that brine get in there and do this thing. Oh my goodness. You don't even know. The smells that are coming out of here right now. Okay, chop these lime. Okay. Just like this. Cool. There we go. Cool. Smash that juice in there. So what I like to do, I'm gonna give you guys a little secret about this, and I don't know why I didn't do this before. I take the limes and I roll them, and that makes them so much more easier to get that juice out. Just put a little pressure on them. Yeah. And then you can cut it in half, and you should be getting a little bit more juice out of it pretty easy. Yeah, look at that. See the difference? Yeah. Yes, it's going good. Okay. Looking good, looking good. How many of you know that old movie, Looking Good, Billy Ray? Let me know if you know what that is. Or what that's from. Looking good, Lewis. Feeling good. You remember that? That's some old school. A little bit of this. What's this little? Just a little zest here. From one lime. Ooh, it's hot. There we go. Beautiful. A little more. I wish you guys could smell this. Man, that's beautiful. Go ahead and stick these onions on here. Find a nice spot for these onions to dance. There we go, guys. And while that's doing this thing, I'm going to go ahead and cover this up. Okay, I'm going to cover this stuff up over here. So that way, we can let it start to do a thing and break down those ingredients, okay? Okay, nice high heat over here. All right, let's get this cilantro going real quick. I'm just gonna chop it up a little bit, because remember, all this stuff's gonna go into a blender anyway. So I just wanna break it down a little bit so that way when those juices get to going, it actually gets flowing. Ching, 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 ching. There we go. All right. There we go. So if you're wondering what's going on with this stuff here, there we go. It's super hot, you guys. It's really, really hot. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. Looks like my camera must have moved a little bit. I'm gonna slide it over. Sorry to interrupt you guys, but I'm gonna just adjust this just a hair so you guys can see a little better, okay? There you go. Sorry about that. Okay, so hopefully you can see what's going on here. This is making like a nice little soup or juice or whatever you want to call it, but it's maybe a roux. So it's definitely gonna be good. Okay, let that do its thing for a little bit here. It's very important to let those juices break down. And mostly what we're doing right now is we're cooking down, we're actually cooking down the brine juice. Okay, we're cooking that down so that it starts to make everything else get ready to get nice and blended together. Okay? Cheers. Again, with some nice cucumber water. That's good stuff. Oh, by the way, if you haven't heard, we also have a relaxing channel. Nice motorcycle going by. The relaxing channel is called Vibrations in Motion. Go to YouTube. Take a look. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Vibrations in Motion. Okay? It's videos and just relaxing music. People study to it, meditate, sleep. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then look for, let me come back to it. Look for this logo here. This is my logo. Okay? That's how you know where you are and if you're in the right place. All right, let's check on those goodies here. Look at that. Okay, guys. All right. Everything's starting to sweat, which is good. If you guys notice these tomatoes, take a look here. Can you see okay? See they're starting to sweat and they're starting to bust out of their skin? That's what you want. You want to see this start to happen, okay? We're going to pull them off here after a while. Look at that. Nice char on our veggies here. Okay? Look at that. Boy, if you can smell this, it's very, very hot. It smells really, really hot. Let it sit a little bit more. Okay, we'll keep stirring this up here. Yes, indeed. That looks good. So tell me something good. Tell me something good out there. What's happening? What's the next recipe we're going to be making? Give me some of your ideas, some inventions or something that you created, or family recipes, traditions, things that you enjoy. If you don't mind sharing, all the stuff we do is open. We're just sharing with everybody things that we enjoy, and you know, we want to just give some more options out there to enjoy quality food. Okay, looks like it's about time for this stuff to come off of here. Okay. What I like to do is take a look at these tomatoes here and see how the skin is broken down. We really like that, okay, and that's good. We want that to happen. a lot of that's going to happen over here anyway. So we're not going to wait for it to totally break down over here. We're actually going to transport them over here. Transfer. Okay. Right into the pot. Okay. No slicing, no dicing. Right into this wok here. Okay. And any char left behind, we want all that. Okay. These onions are already getting a nice smoke on them. You can see that there. Okay. Let's move this just for a moment, you guys. There we go. Put that right there. That way we can sit this right here. Woohoo! All right. Look at these onions, you guys. Look at these onions. Lots going on right now. Lots going on right now. These tomatoes are breaking down really good. There we go. Okay. All right. Get that back on the fire. Woo. Alright, some fat onions up in there. Alright, I'm just going to put this lid over that just a little bit. Just for a moment, okay? While I get this down here real quick. All them goodies back over here. Okay. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Now we'll clean that in a moment. So everything's starting to break down, starting to look like a paste, mush. Onions are still a little solid, but we want them to be. That's why I didn't take them apart, because when they go in my blender here, that's when we're gonna get that onion flavor jump out. This is all about the tomatoes and the jalapenos right now. Okay. Again, we were cooking on high heat. Don't worry, this can go as high as you want it to. But it's starting to look pretty good. Can you see that, guys? See that there? Okay, let that do its thing as we continue. Wow. And this goes really good too. If you decide to make this, it goes really good. A lot of people like different types of chips and what do you call them? Tortilla chips and all that good stuff. that's cool. But I got a really good recipe for, I don't know, I haven't named it yet, but I think I'm gonna call it garlic toast pieces. You know, really light, thinly sliced sweet bread with garlic and olive oil, Italian seasoning, broiled just to golden brown. Oh, it's off the hook. It's so good. It just actually works really good when you got a nice salsa like this. Okay, as this stuff starts to break down, I'm gonna get ready to prepare the blender. And it's okay to do it when it's hot in the blender. Just transferring it can be a little pain, but you can spoon it in, do whatever you want to do, whatever's safe. But once you get in the blender, once you put it in the blender, then hit it on puree for a little while, and then just break it down. You want it to be a little consistency, it's kind of chunky a little bit. You don't have to worry about it just going down to a total soup. I think chunky salsa is a little better because even over time, as it sits, it'll start to break down even more. So keep that in mind. Guys, just take a look at this. Take a look at this here. I'm going to show you guys something up close. If I can get this shot. Whoa, don't do that. So take a look at this. How that look? Believe me, it's going to be very good. And you think about it too, the good thing about cooking, there's no right or real wrong way to do your own ideas. You know, just have fun. And if something tastes good, go with the flow. Just go with it. Create something, come up with an idea, try it. And if your palate says, and you're feeling good about it, go with it and share that idea. This channel is all about sharing good ideas, okay? So don't be ashamed to, oh, that doesn't taste good, or, you know, oh, I've heard a lot of different people say, you know what, I can't cook. You know what, it doesn't taste good. If you're eating it, it's probably palatable. It's probably okay. But somebody else might really like it. Or if you have an idea that you really like, somebody else might really love it. So, and who knows? We might discover something very unique by trying different ideas. I mean, come on, who puts liquid smoke in salsa, right? I do. So anyway, yeah, and cucumber, by the way. Who does that, right? I do. But I'm having fun with it. It tastes good to me, and I like to share, so it's good. So let's continue. It's cooking really good. It's coming to a nice boil. That sauce is going really good. Look at that. Those onions are starting to separate. Look at that. Look at those juices just flowing out of there. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. I'm telling you, this is going to be wonderful. And yes, we have a lot more juice because, you know, a lot of these vegetables are full of what? Water. So as we start to cook this down, we now have a lot more juice. But the good thing is, salsa is pretty juicy anyway, right? We're not making bread or a cake. But it's going to be really good once we get it all pureed together. Look at that. It's just bubbling. It's just doing this thing. Oh yeah. I think I hear a fire truck. Let me know what you guys think about cucumber water. Anybody like cucumber water? And it's pureed. I showed you earlier. I put it in a blender. I took the cucumber, I took the skin off, and chopped it up, put it in the blender, and it came out with that puree looking stuff, obviously. And I just put maybe like 2-3 tablespoons in a glass of water. It turns out look kind of nice. It looks like it's kind of like almost looks like a margarita. Yeah. And by the way, woo, can you imagine making a margarita with this? Yeah. Right? Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. So, yama yama. Oh, that's good stuff. There we go. Come on, let's do this. We can really see the richness now. Once you start seeing the oil coming out of the vegetables, the natural oils, you know you're making it. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna be good. Those onions are starting to separate. I hope they ain't coming over here thinking I'm burning down the house. They sound pretty close. Don't tell me, don't be cracking no jokes either. I know y'all be cracking jokes. Try to say my cooking is like burning down stuff. Fire truck. Yeah, it's a fire truck. So what they may be doing is coming over here to eat. Because they know we make good stuff over here. Right? Hope everybody's okay down there. Yeah, but this is happening right now, you guys. I really appreciate you guys taking your time out to watch this channel and check out what's going on here. I can't wait to start making more of your ideas, because then I get to try something new, you know? Yeah. Trying something new is awesome. Like, somebody else give you an idea, it's like magic. It's fun. I get real excited about cooking. You know, I really enjoy just experimenting. And then it's always rewarding. Even if something didn't turn out the way you planned, it's rewarding because the process, you see how things come together. And then you can just improve. You can get better at it. You know, you can grow from learning and trial and error. But it's so much fun. And with cooking, with so many different varieties and different types of food out there, God, it's endless on what we can make. Literally endless. Well, that's the beauty of it. We come up with some ideas and we just go with it. And then next thing you know, somebody creates something and bam, it's all over the place, right? Bing, little light message. Yeah, this is looking really good, guys. So, I think what I'm gonna do now is try to safely start transporting this over into the blender. Let's get this set up here. It's looking really good, guys. Really good. Okay. We'll turn that about right there. Okay. We'll grab our trusty blender. Blender. Close to the fire. What's this from, you guys? Anybody remember this? Anybody remember that? Yeah, let me know what you think about that. If you remember where that comes from. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo. It's going down tonight. Everything's cooking just right. Woo. Look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think what I'm gonna have to do, because we have so much here, I'm gonna have to give it a spin already. Okay. Roll with me. Let's just post this right quick. Ooh, look at that. It's looking good, you guys. Ooh. Let's open it up. There you go. Yeah. Now we have more room. Continue putting the rest of our goodies in here. Oh yeah. Drop them in there like that. Ooh-wee. This just smells so good. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna hit them one more time just to get the room we need. Look at that. Wow. I'm glad you guys are with me on this one. This is good stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. So we're just gonna take these goodies, pour all the rest of that in here. Like so. Yes indeed, yes indeed. Okay, now we're gonna hit this again. Like so. Make sure your blender is nice and tight on. And I'm not letting it go just full on, you guys. The reason I'm pulsing it like that is because I don't want to make it just like water. You know, I want, when you dip something into it, I want it to stick on there. I don't want to just be like dipping a chip in soup. You know what I mean? So I want a little consistency. So I'm not going to just blend it too much. Okay, so what we can do now, what I like to do is take a look at this with you guys, just so you can kind of see what we're working with. Yeah. So tell me what you guys think about this. If you can see this, this looks really, really chunky, really rich. Can you see that? I don't know if you really can see. So what I want to do with this, guys, I'm gonna let this cool down, put it in the fridge for maybe 30 minutes or so, and then once it starts to cool down, I'm gonna try some here in a minute anyway, just to get my little flavors on. Let's see what's happening. Yes, I know this is very hot right now. I won't burn myself up, but so you gotta try your stuff before you give it to anybody else, right? Gosh, it smells so good. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah. It's popping. Yeah, it's popping really good. And you know what else too? You can feel the bite behind the throat, you know, kind of back here. Like as soon as you take a bite, it's not too hot though. You can make it a little hotter. You can add some different peppers or whatnot if you want, but this is kind of mild right now. You saw the ingredients, so there was nothing really too spicy. But wow, the flavors are just, they're wide open. It's like, oh wow, that is so good. Yeah, so please, and enjoy. And tell your friends and family if they want to check out our channel, please share. We're going to be cooking a lot more good stuff and keeping it moving. So until next time, thank you for joining us. Share, comment, love life. Take care.